figure out how to phrase this, but pre 9/11, that was 2001. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Black people were kind of public enemy number one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I were with a group of people who were not black, I would be the one who was going to get stopped or profiled or questioned. After 9/11, it seemed like there was a split, and brown people who skewed Muslim looking got some of that heat that we used to get all of. And I know that was like you were really, were you born then? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm not that young. No, I moved here in 2003.
Right. But have you felt the impact of that?
You know, it's interesting. It's so much of it goes back even with discrimination. I didn't realize I was being discriminated against when I was being discriminated against.
Tell me about that.
Well, for one, my dad always was like, don't play the race card. Like, don't ever play the race card. Like, we're going to be hardworking immigrants. And, like, we're going to get everything on merit. And it's so funny just to see how, like, that has evolved publicly, but also privately within, like, our family and how that's changed. But some of it was purposely whitewashing myself to avoid that and to not be grouped as a Muslim right off the bat. I didn't want to be Pakistani first or Muslim first. I wanted to be Misha first, you know?
Yeah.
But I think some of that was from my dad. And I think it was also just this blindness to what discrimination actually is. Like, I thought that it was going to be like somebody, yanking my hair or punching me or yelling something.
Like violent.
Yeah, violent, whether verbal or physical.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize that it could be a look or a laugh or... Yeah, of course. I didn't realize it could be a look or a laugh or, just a gesture. Or even who people choose to hang out with versus who they don't, or what they assume you must think, the questions that they ask you when they first meet you, right? Like when I first moved here, people were asking did you have electricity in Pakistan? And did you live in a hut? And did you, why don't you wear a hijab? Just questions that assumed so much that seemed to be coming from the popular narrative put out in the news. And a lot of it in response to the war on terror and Islamophobia and all of that stuff. So now when I look back, I'm like, oh, that was discrimination.
Right.
Yeah.